Going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the weekly download. What is good? How are you? What's going on? What's cracking? To all my American folks out there, I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend and welcome to another episode of the weekly download. Sorry that I've been gone the past couple of weeks. I have been completely busy helping produce some broadcast commercials for a pretty big client. And so I have just been stuck in front of my computer on phone calls, on Slack, reviewing stuff on frame.io, doing share screens and everything. And so it's been quite the crazy month, but I'm happy that I'm back to teach you a little bit about hiring people and making sure that you have a very optimized online presence, because it's important for someone like me who's actively hiring people, from editors to VFX artists to post producers to directors to videographers, to be on my team to work on really amazing projects. And sometimes when I am out there and I've either posted a job or I'm actively looking on LinkedIn, some talented folks don't have a great LinkedIn profile, don't even have a headshot. Some people don't even have a website to show people their reel or their portfolio. And some folks don't even have their email or their phone number visible online. And so how do you expect people to contact you, know about your history and your resume and experience, and see your working portfolio if you don't put the work in to add that online? And there's different ways that you can do this. And I think one of the most important things for a lot of creatives these days to understand is the power of LinkedIn. And I know that a lot of people out there look at LinkedIn as this place where you just go to schmooze and look at other people's resumes, and it's more like a business platform. But if you're a creative and you're realizing that most of your money comes from a business transaction, you need to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And so when it comes to your LinkedIn profile, just having a headshot and also an updated experience log, basically just updating the profile so everything is updated, especially when it comes to your experience and the people you've worked with before and your resume. It's an online resume that people actually look at when they are hiring people. So you have to take the time to optimize your LinkedIn profile, at least have a banner, a headshot, a headline, and an updated, work experience, and you should be good to go, as well as an about section. And as well, on your profile, you can list your contact information. If people are trying to contact you and all they have is your LinkedIn and they have to send you a connection request, you're going to lose out on some really good opportunities. So list your phone number or sign up for a Google Voice number so you don't get spammed. And then also have your have your email up there so people can contact you. Now, LinkedIn, there's different ways to optimize your profile. I actually hired someone on Fiverr to write up my whole LinkedIn profile, and I hired a few other folks as well to help me just boost the profile. And so for me, LinkedIn is huge. Then another thing that you need to really have is a website. Now, it will be great if you have yourname.com, so you can actually plant your flag in the digital landscape and claim your land as your name. And you should have something that has your portfolio and your reel, as well as your contact information, and more about you and your experience in a paragraph form, in the form of an about us or a bio. Okay, this is really important, especially when someone is a visual artist. Like if you're an editor or a director or a videographer or cinematographer or director of photography, people want to see your visual work. If you don't have any of this online, how are people going to hire you? And so having a website's super key. A lot of people, even my business partner and also really an executive producer and founder of a really big commercial production company, every time we look at people's resumes that they don't have a website, we actually take them off the short list. And so he posted a job posting the other day and got so many emails and so many applicants that the best way to weed people out is that if you didn't have a website and you didn't have a headshot on your LinkedIn and you didn't have even a LinkedIn profile, you weren't even considered for the job. And so I'm telling you from experience, just having a LinkedIn and a website is the best way for you to look professional in front of employers. Now, your website should have your portfolio, so your full spots. It should also have your reel, so a highlight of all your spots or highlight of all your work. And then an About Us section, just a short bio and a contact page. Super easy. You don't have to worry about hiring a designer. You can just go to Squarespace, use Wix, And if you don't have money, just get a free Wix site. Even if you have a free Wix site, it's fine. At least I can see your work online. And then a third thing you should have is just an optimized social media presence. So if you are a visual person, I mean, you should at least have an Instagram or YouTube, and that will, or a Vimeo. That will give people, a platform to find your work, but also you can use that as your players or the platforms or the software or the apps that get to house and host your portfolio and your reel. Or you can get, Wistia, you can throw it on your website. But usually people will go on Vimeo, and then you upload a Vimeo and put the Vimeo embed video on your website or YouTube, right? And then I think when you have a YouTube, an Instagram, and a Vimeo, maybe have a Facebook. I think it's a little bit of antiquated now, but people still look at Facebook. LinkedIn, again, is very important. And I feel that if you are someone who is trying to get into Reels and TikTok, have a TikTok page and a Reels page. Okay, especially if you're someone who's trying to pitch yourself as a digital marketing expert or a content marketing expert, having some sort of presence on TikTok and maybe even Twitter is going to make you look like someone who preaches who walks the walk and talks the talk, right? And so when it comes to adding your stuff on YouTube and Instagram, don't feel like you have to post every single day. Just post your best work. That's it. Okay, and that's going to help people find you on all these platforms if you don't have a website or a LinkedIn. All right. And honestly, last but not least, is just to make sure that your contact info, email, and phone number are searchable. Now, this can either be on your website, this can either be on your LinkedIn, this can be on your YouTube page or your Instagram page or your Vimeo page. It's really simple for you to just add it in the About section or in the Bio section so people can find you, okay? I'm telling you, I thought it was self-explanatory, and I thought this was like a given, but there's a lot of talented people out there who don't have any information online, so I don't know how I'm supposed to find them, except through their resume if they reached out. So if you're the type of person who has to reach out to people in order for you to get work, you're missing out on so many other opportunities for people who want to reach out to you. And the way that people reach out to you is that if you have your contact information available online. Don't rely on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn DMs. DMs are going to be, thrown into your general or your spam or your connection request boxes in your social media, and so you might not see it. So do yourself a favor and have your phone number and your email somewhere accessible and visible online, whether it's on your social media accounts, your website, or your LinkedIn. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. I really wanted to do this today because I'm going through the hiring process right now, and we've actually shortlisted the people who reached out via email after posting for the job and applying for the job. So another tidbit or another tip and advice for everyone who's applying for jobs out there, especially when it comes to video production: apply for the job and then look for the person or the person who posted the job posting, or even the company email, and send out an email saying, hey, just want to let you know I applied for the job. Would love to get a call back and, schedule a time for a interview, and then keep doing it. That's where a lot of people on our short list actually got put on the short list because they were very adamant and persistent about getting on our radar. And also, while we were doing this, it really is crucial to have some sort of contact information online. There are some very talented people out there. We have no idea how to contact them. So I sent out a LinkedIn connection request, and now they have to wait for a LinkedIn connection request when I could be hiring other people who took the time to put their information online. All right. So I really wanted to do this for all you creators out there who are looking for work and who need work. And so this is something that you should be watching, you should be doing in the next couple of days so that you can get the gigs and the jobs that you want. All right. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please write a question in the comments below or send me an email at mitchell@videcontentschool.com, or you can DM me. But if I don't get back to you, it's because it got stuck in the general or in the spam or in the connection request messages box. But also, if you know anyone who would like this, please share this with them. And at the same time, comment, and share this with anyone you feel this will be helpful. And then everything else, I'd love to know if there's any other topics you want to learn about. So please leave a comment or hit me up, and I will do some cool videos in the future that will speak on the topics that you want to hear. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.